10% discount if you get a flu shot at Albertsons. Wow, I would have never guessed that the Welcome Center is right next to the skate park, right next to the stadium for high school activities, and next to an ice house. I just assumed it was all kids stuff, but it's not. Rollerbladers are allowed. Scooters are only allowed in designated areas and for particular times. And bikes, no bikes are allowed. Wow. That's kind of funny. It reminds me of Forks, Washington. The one thing I mainly want to capture in this is that full circle, which I don't know who would use, but it's right next to the visitor center in Forks, Washington. They said they'll give you $100 fine. That makes no sense. They removed some letters. No graffiti on it, so these guys don't like graffiti, unlike Idaho City. You can see that full pipe, not a half pipe, a full pipe. And I'm out here really pretty early on a Monday, Labor Day, so not many people skate at this hour. There might be people up in Boise, at that Boise skate park. Somebody destroyed the light, of course. Yeah, that's quite a... They got stickers on the inside. I don't know who would go up on top or who would use that full... Man, that is intense. And there might be kids who actually have the guts to do that. I certainly wouldn't. So they put some money into this thing. That's crazy. And then an ice house. Huh. Wow, I thought this was like a football stadium for kids, but it's actually for rodeos next to the visitor center and skate park. You can see the load up channel, the load up gate for the cattle or horses over here. And then they put some money into the stage. They must really value this type of entertainment. It looks like this thing has to be shifted around because it's right on the sidewalk right now. So they load them up. I got stairs. It's pretty fresh smell too. So maybe they recently had something. And then you could go up into the stage. What's the law? Liable injury. Okay, an injury disclaimer. No coolers. Assisted listening system. So they just turn the volume up louder. So these are the gates for the cattle in waiting. They got it on both sides. Most places are gonna just have the stage on one side. Okay, they're gonna have the seats on one side. This has got it on three sides. We're talking about major entertainment. And they might do bull riding out in the open too. A lot of places are closed off with a roof and all that. But I suppose this is a good spot for entertainment. Parking doesn't look great. Parking looks like it could be better. But yeah, this looks fairly new. Made in the 2000s or so. Yeah, there is only just a elementary school over there. And I do recall seeing a track for the high school on the other side of the town. So there's that. But yeah, this is pretty neat. Airport off on the other side. So they load them up there and then they walk up to this main area. And then they got gates you can open up and close. And give them little corridors to be locked up in all around here. I just want to say this is a very good newspaper, okay, and it's free too, 1 copy free. Very informative, lots of good information in that. Just in reading one paper at least, that's my first impression. Up with the jet. At 55 miles an hour. 55 miles. Okay, I'm no expert on farm equipment. I don't know what this thing is. It doesn't look like one of those sprayer things that just spray water. It's got nozzles on the end that dangle, and I don't know what they do. What is that thing? It must be connected to some kind of water source. And it's to serve this type of field. It's just a long row of them. Interesting.